Good morning, everybody. This is Coins and a Cigar doing a Tuesday treasure hunt, seeing what I can find. Today we're doing $150 in quarters only, no dollar bills or dollar coins, dimes, nickels. I do have a roll of dimes, but I'm just going to open that on my own, and I actually have 2 rolls of halves as well to see if there's anything in there. But I'm only going to focus on quarters right now just to see what we can find. So far, 150 rolls we have gone through. We have found 3 silver. We have found 4 W's, 2019 Lowell and a 2019 Salt River Bay, 2 of the American Samoas. In varieties, 2 of the Delaware Spitting Horses, 2 of the Crossing the Delawares, 1 Blind Bat, and 1 Kansas In God We Rust. $150. We got $90 in bank wrapped, $60 in customer wrapped. It is so difficult for me to get a box of coins. I really want to get a box of quarters or a box of dimes, box of nickels, box of pennies, but for some reason just can't get them. Sorry for the late posting today. I had a VA appointment. Proud Navy veterans, served on board the battleship Missouri. We did the math probably about a year ago. Some buddies of mine, we figure there's probably only about 10,000 battleship veterans left in the world. So I try to make it a point to go to the VA as often as I can to make sure I'm in good health, because I want to at least make the top 5,000, if not maybe the top 1,000 battleship sailors left in the world. So, oh, my light just went off. That was weird. One of my lights just went off. So the light I use on the desk. So it may be a little awkward looking, but all right, we're gonna get right into it. All right, roll number 1, obviously looking for varieties. We are looking for silver. We are looking for older coins, and anything that has any kind of value greater than 25 cents. So, I have not gone through any of these rolls. I have no idea what's in them. Like I said, I really wish I could get completely bank wrapped rolls. There's a potential W quarter right there, and it is Denver. No, there's a potential American Samoa. That is a Philadelphia. All right, I will go through and sort these out to see what I can find. I don't see anything that looks distinguishing, so let me go through and see what I can find. All right, nothing in that first roll. One more potential West Pointer, but I've already looked. It is not. So, roll number 2. Let's see what we can find. I go through, I do have a certain hit list of varieties that I want to find. I realize that there are lots of other varieties that you can look for in these quarters, especially in the American Women's Series quarters. I try to make it a point to, I'll go through all of them eventually to see. I don't see anything silver, anything standing out there. Nice looking one right there. So, again, I'll go through and see what I can find. All right. Sorry, I forgot. The cigar this week is a vintage Perdomo Nicaraguan cigar. It's actually aged 12 years in a bourbon barrel. So it's kind of it's not bourbon soaked, but it aged in a bourbon barrel. Really good smoke. Like I said, Perdomo happens to be one of my favorites, so glad I could share this with you. Now, as to what I found, I did find a bicentennial that is from Philadelphia. I know the Denver has a DDO air. This one does not. And a potential Kansas In God We Rust. That is completely intact. So, next one. Trying to get, oh, like my light just magically came on. Wow, that's kind of scary. Oh, all right, what is that? Oh, let me see if I can lift this up. All right, take a look at that coin right there. That's got a weird edge to it. I don't know if it's silver. It is not. No, it is just a Queen Elizabeth 10 pence. 10 pence coin. Well, at least it's a find. All right, let's see what else I can find in here, and I'll bring you right back. I love these Ovita Hedars. They're beautiful. Strike on them. And there are airs you can find with them as well. All right. Oh, there's my crossing the Delaware that I look for. There's a potential West Pointer right there. Philadelphia. Nope. All right. No. No. Another crossing the Delaware right there. All right. Let me finish going through them, and a third crossing the Delaware. This might be the crossing the another potential air coin, the Spitting Horse. That's one of the ones that I look for. There's another potential West Pointer. No. Another Bicentennial. There we go. All right. Another Alaska. Holy cow. This one has, wow, this is a really good print. Philadelphia. I'm just going to keep you around to all these finds. There's another potential West Pointer. It is not. It's a Philadelphia with the Ring of Death on it. All right. Let me set these aside, and then we'll go through these real quick on camera, see what we can find. Hopefully we can find something. I don't think this is, no, it's a 2017. So the Bicentennial is a Philadelphia. No, it's a Denver. It does not have the DDO, nor does it have a DDR on it. But I'll set it aside. Oh, my light just went off again. Holy cow. Spitting Horse, no. Alaska with the 6 claws, no. Delaware, or crossing the Delaware, die chips, no. No, and no. All right, on to the next one. This time I won't keep you around. I'll just open them up, see what I can find. Oh my God, I did it. That only took forever. All right, some really shiny edges here, but probably just newer coins like that, the Jovita. All right, crossing the Delaware right there. Let me see what I can find. All right, 2 potential West Pointers, that American Samoa, which is Denver. Almost thought it was reversed. Salt River Bay, which is Philadelphia. Another Spitting Horse opportunity. No. And 3 crossing the Delawares, including one beautiful one. Just really good condition. I'm assuming Denver. Well, that's what you get when you assume. Philadelphia. Man, that's a beautiful coin. I may have to set that aside, see if it upgrades anything in my collection. Die chip, no. All right. I think we have 2 more of these to go. I'm having a light issue. My scale goes off. Does anybody else, their Tomo scale just randomly shuts off after a while? I don't know if there's a device I can make sure to keep it on, but wow. Look at this one. It's a really bad 1984. All right, let me take a look, see what I can find. All right, one more potential West Pointer, that American Samoa. It is Philadelphia. A 1965 quarter that does not have a DDO and weighs what it's supposed to weigh, so it goes into the pile. And another crossing the Delaware that is intact. All right, last roll of customer wrapped, and then we'll get into the bank wrapped rolls, see what we can find. All right, I'll sort through them and bring you right back. All right, taking a look at this one. It's an American Samoa quarter. What an interesting design on the back. Philadelphia. I don't think I have ever seen that particular design. It looks like a drum or pot. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Samoa, it says Samoa Muamua Leatua. Samoa Muamua Leatua. Hopefully I didn't butcher that, but I am keeping that because A, it's a very pretty coin, and B, it's a design I don't think I have ever seen. So I'm going to put that up here. Now, while I'm here, West Pointer, no, Philadelphia, no. All right, let me finish sorting through that. I just wanted to bring you back because that's a beautiful coin I have never seen before. All right, nothing else, just a really ugly one. I did look this up, the 2009 American Samoa. The mintage is only 42 million, which is pretty low in the world of coins. And I actually saw some listings selling for, they sell, in this condition, selling for $5-6. So definitely something I want to hold on to. Certainly set it aside. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm ahead. That's pretty nice. All right, let's get into the bank wrap rolls. Alright, see if I can do this. If it takes too much time, I may just have to open them up like that. Oh, okay. That was beautiful, Jay. That was well done. Alright, brownie points for me for that one. So alright, let me go through and see what I can find. There's some pretty nice sharp shiny coins in here, but oh, there's one of the new semi-quinticentennials. They are finding their way into rotation. There's another one right there. So they are finding their way into the rotation where they're actually getting back into the mix of bank wrap rolls. So hopefully, maybe one time I'll find a one of the new 4th of July ones in a bank wrapped roll. That would be pretty cool. All right, just another potential West Pointer. And it is Denver and an Alaska bear that has 5 claws. So let's open up the next one, shall we? See if I can do this a little more gracefully. Oh, look at there. Not seeing anything silver. That's just a nice coin. So I'll go through. All right, just 2 more crossing the Delawares. See if I can find one that has a serious die chip on it. The 2 that I have found so far were pretty minor and moderate. Nothing significantly in value. And of course, they were not. So, I just dropped my roll of dimes on the floor again. Man, I'm having the clumsies today. So, let's take a look. All right. Not seeing anything silver. Take a look at that. And nope, another semi-quinticentennial. This is another semi-quinticentennial. All right, I'll take a look and bring it right back. So I laid this out just as I just did, and look at what I found. It is a new, the 4th of July one. It is not the privy, darn it, but just shows to show they are heading into circulation. It is a Philadelphia, and it's actually in really good condition. Maybe not the best condition, so. There you go. I'll count that as a find. I'll put that up there. That's something to hold on to. The other ones, the semi-quincentennial ones, I got rolls and rolls and rolls of those, so I don't keep those. But the rolls of those are actually sell like these. These are actually selling for like $20 a roll, and I also have rolls of the Mayflower Compact, that series as well, and those sell for $20 to $25 a roll. So if you ever get a chance to get a roll of them, hold on to them, because you can actually sell them for twice the face value of them, especially if they're the Philadelphia mint ones. All right, other than that, I am not seeing anything. I do have a crossing the Delaware. Here's a potential West Pointer. No. Nope, 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 nope. All right, I'm just going to check this crossing the Delaware real quick and then clean up my mess. Nope. Moving on to the next one. All right, let's take a look. There's an interesting one here. Wow! Look at there, a silver. 1942. I have found another silver. It is in rough shape, but man, silver, silver, silver. I love it. This is in a customer bank wrapped roll, not a customer wrapped one, a bank wrapped roll. Here's another edge right here. That's no, just one of the newer ones. What is this right here? It's a really bad looking one. Look at there, silver on the board. Not bad. I'm gonna put that up there with those. And let me go through here or see anything else that's silvery, but I love it. Oh, that one sounded funky. No, crossing the Delaware. All right, let me go through. All right, 3 more crossing the Delawares. Seem to be a very common coin. That one does not have a die chip on it. No, no, no. No. And the sword and the ore. No. All right, moving on to the next one. It's been an interesting hunt so far. I love it. I love the the bank wrapped rolls, because you guys get to watch me open them. I have no idea. More so than these, I have no idea what's in these. So it's always nice to get a surprise. All right, not seeing anything silvery looking. This is just a really pretty coin. All right, what is this? West Point Opportunity. That looks like a Philadelphia. All right, let me go through it, see what I can find. All right, no varieties, no West Points, nothing. I did set these two aside because if you look at this coin, it's in really rough shape. Philadelphia Mint, Florida on the back with the space shuttle. If you look at this coin, Denver Mint, Florida with the space shuttle on the back. Just beautiful coin, well struck. I keep the Florida ones like this because I live in Florida. I grew up in Florida. I actually live on the Space Coast. I've seen shuttle launches live more than I can care to count. I still watch rockets, or not watch, I listen to the rockets go up. You know, it seems like every other day there's something going up here on the Space Coast, and I don't even look up anymore. I'm so used to rockets going up. So you see a beautiful coin like that that's got your home state on the back, I will certainly keep that as well. But just wanted to show you the contrast there of the age and the damage of coins. Same year, Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint. Man, this one's been through much more than this one has been through. So I'm going to keep it right there, and I'm going to go move on. Looks like we got 4 rolls left. So far, it's been a pretty good hunt. Just need a variety to kind of clean up the board here a little bit. Oddly, I use this, but I have fingernails. I should just use my fingernails. But, you know. Alright. Nice coin here. Probably a Jovita Yadar. No, just one of the semi-quincentennials. Don't see anything that looks silver-like. What is this? One. All right. I'll bring you right back. All right, potential West Pointer, which would be really nice because that would help basically fill up what I'm looking for, but it's not. And another crossing the Delaware. That is not the die chip error. All right, 3 rolls left. This time, like I just said, I got fingernails. Yeah, who needs that? All right, nothing silver looking. What is that? Nope. All right, West Pointer right there. Philadelphia. Okay, I'll bring you back again. All right, potential spinning horse. That is no. Another die chip possibility crossing the Delaware. That is no. But I also wanted to mention the Minnesota quarter. There is an error that you can look for on this where there's actually an extra tree right in there. You can find that little extra tree nubby thingy. It's not here, but again, that's just one more variety that you can look for. Again, I know that there are lots of varieties of quarters, especially in the women's quarters, die chip errors. I just have a sort of a bucket list. This one is actually on my list as well, but I just wanted to show it to you guys. All right, 2 more rolls to go. All right, second to the last roll. Nothing silvery, just some big shiny edges. All right, I'll take a look. Well, hopefully I can fix this. I deleted the last section of the video where I opened the last roll. Didn't find anything, so I didn't miss anything. Now I'm taking a second video, and I hope I can figure out how to merge the two of them together. I am not the best video guy. So I wanted to recap what we have found. 4 bicentennials. One beautiful American Samoa. That is not rare, not odd, but a unique background. So Moa Mo'atui Le'atua. We did find a new George Washington 4th of July quarter. It is not the 4th of July privy, but it's nice to see that we have found those in circulation. We did find a 1942 silver. That will go in the silver bag. This is all the silver I have found so far, including a mercury dime I found during a dime roll hunt. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silver quarters. This will make 6. That beautiful Florida quarter that is in beautiful condition that I will certainly hold on to. Add that to the stack of coins that I hold on to that are in beautiful state. And of course it's a Florida coin. And this foreign coin, this 10 penny, 10 pence. I will look and see if there's any significant value to that. So I've already updated the list. 165 rolls, 4 silver, 4 double use, and several different varieties that I search for. I will let you know if I find anything else. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and please subscribe. Please share. Please comment. I also ask for any input on how I can make these videos better, improve them. I'm open for honest and sincere opinion. Hint, hint. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try to put out as much content as I can. Hopefully I can figure out how to add this and to the end of the other previous videos so I didn't waste a whole lot of time. So I'll figure it out. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Peace and love. Now, cigar time.